Good morning, Barstow, and welcome back to BTVN. I'm Sage Holmes.
And I'm Abby Hart. How was your weekend, Sage?
I had a great weekend. I spent a lot of time outside enjoying the beautiful weather. Did you celebrate Easter yesterday?
I did in the morning with my family, and it was pretty great. Now let's get the show started.
The Wheel of Barstow silent auction opens today at 9 a.m. and closes at noon on Wednesday. You must be registered for the event to place bids.
Also starting today is the Lower School musical Winnie the Pooh rehearsals from 3 to 4:30 until April 23rd.
Abby, have you been able to get vaccinated for COVID yet?
I'm so glad you asked. I actually got my first dose on Friday. Now let's check out this piece Avisha made about vaccine distribution.
This is how we're going to end this pandemic. This is how we're going to get people back out to the community. This is how we're going to get grandmas hugging their grandkids again. That's why today is important.
My name is Ashley. I am the medical group clinical manager for Advent Health, and I'm also the co-lead on the vaccine task force. We are partnered with Church of the Resurrection to administer Pfizer vaccines for Johnson County Health Department, and we are holding a mass vaccination clinic each weekend on Fridays and Saturdays. The best way to sign up, whether you're a patient or a community member, would be through adventhealthkc.com and sign up for alerts. And then when we reach your age group or when we get to the phase that you are in, we will send you the link so you can schedule appointments.
My name is Emily Huffman. I am actually the supply chain director for the Shawnee Mission campus of Advent Health here in Kansas City. And when we found out that we were getting not hundreds, but thousands of vaccines in to administer to the community, we started thinking about places where we could partner in order to deliver those in the most efficient and fastest way possible. And Church of the Resurrection came to the forefront of our minds as a great community partner that could help us get this done.
I'm Michael Griffin with Advent Health Shawnee Mission, and I am here helping register patients for the COVID-19 vaccine. It's been a great experience working here, really enjoying working with the patients and seeing their excitement to get the shot, and just the sense of hope and joy that everyone is bringing has been really fantastic. At Advent Health, our mission is extending the healing ministry of Christ. And this has just really given us an opportunity to do that in our community.
So I think a key piece to remember is to make sure that you're patient with your county or your healthcare system, your hospitals. Once we receive the doses, we definitely get them out as soon as possible based on the criteria and the different tiers and phases that are provided. So we will get to you when we are able. Please make sure you sign up for alerts so we know who to send the link to schedule appointments.
One way that people can prepare for coming is making sure they have their ID, their insurance card, making sure that all of their registration is completed if they can online prior to coming. And that helps make the process when they get here so much faster and easier for them.
We waited a long time for this. We've had 2020 was rough for nurses and just community members, physicians, other healthcare workers. We have felt more on the defense in 2020. We are feeling more on the offense in 2021 with being able to provide this to our community.
Great piece, Avisha. In sports news, the track team competed in the Adrian Invitational last Thursday, and the girls' 4x200 meter relay earned second place overall. Congrats, girls.
This week, our spring sports teams will be competing all around KC. Good luck, everyone.
Abby, have you heard of Barstow's Amnesty International Club?
Actually haven't, Sage.
BTVN's Amara Patel collaborated with Beeline's Finian Waldron to make a piece about the club. Let's check it out and be sure to read Finian's article on our Knights Media app.
What is the Amnesty International Club?
So Amnesty International is a larger organization outside of Barstow that has been going on around the world for a long time, and it's won the Nobel Peace Prize. Anyway, its main goal is protecting human rights and lobbying for laws that protect them, and also investigating into potential human rights abuses. And as the Barstow chapter, what we're doing is we're just supporting them as one of their outreach groups.
When do you meet?
We meet on Tuesdays on B days during lunch over Zoom from 12:10 to 12:40, so over lunch, and that would be every other week.
What type of people do you think would like this club?
I think that a lot of people could like this club because there's so much that can go into it. If you are good at writing, you can help with that. If you want to work on our social media side, or if you want to design posters or whatever. So I think a lot of different skill sets would be useful. But what is key is an appreciation for human rights, for security, for free speech, that can, and someone who really wants to make a difference.
What made you interested in the Amnesty International Club?
Well, first of all, Amnesty International is a great organization. I think it does a lot of great things for issues around the world of human rights that otherwise people wouldn't really notice. I think being able to participate in that, at Barstow, is something that not a lot of other clubs or organizations really offer. So I think that makes it stand out. My article is about how the club has recently they've prioritized the case of, or helping the case of Maria Ressa, who is a Philippine reporter and CEO of the news agency Rappler, which has been criticizing the Philippine President Duterte's war on drugs, which has caused thousands upon thousands of extrajudicial killings.
Where can I find your article?
It should be up on the Beeline page of the Barstow web within a few weeks.
What projects are you hoping to work on in the future?
So for now, this is going to be a long-term goal, Ressa's case, and what we'd love to do is get people outside of the Barstow Amnesty Club involved. So what we're going to do soon is going to have a call-in party, which means that we would call in to the Embassy of the Philippines to kind of state our case and say, this is what we want. Here are all these people who care about it. And this would be, I think, a great first step for anyone who's just a bit interested, or even if you can't make the time commitment to come to, because we'll have the script ready. You don't have to prepare anything, just show up. And there should be an email for that coming out soon. So please look in your inbox for that. Yeah.
Great piece, Amara. That's all we have for today. I'm Abby Hart.
And I'm Sage Holmes. Have a great week, Barstow.